Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm playing with this Ram Rider Evil Skeleton Barrel deck. This mini P.E.K.K.A version has been really solid overall. We're going to go E-Spirit here just to start things out. We'll go with our Skeleton Barrel as well just to get that cycle rolling. But overall, with the amount of heavier decks that I'm seeing, this has just been a really solid option going with something like the mini P.E.K.K.A. So Executioner obviously does a great job. There's so much swarm and bait going around. So just does a great job overall. Evil Executioner does get the opportunity to kind of clean up the Goblin Barrel in one shot if you do it right. So I think this is probably going to be a balloon deck. We do get 2 hits, which is kind of interesting. So I'm just going to wait. I'll bleed a little elixir here, but basically get that Inferno Dragon in range of our tower. So this is not too bad. The question is whether or not we're able to get some good solid damage after the fact, because Bowler is going to be an amazing counter to us. We're going to go E-Spirit here. Then I'll go Ram Rider. So that should help clean up that one Sphere Goblin that's on the tower. But yeah, it's stuff like that. But that's why, running something like the Skeleton Barrel is really, really solid. So we're just going to send the Skeleton Barrel. We'll take the damage. We got 2 mini P.E.K.K.A hits to start out the match, so really nice to start off. Even if he just, kind of just spells it out, yeah, like that, that's totally fine because we're getting death damage over time, and eventually we can maybe start lightning cycling, and he's going to allow our mini P.E.K.K.A to actually connect onto the tower for another hit. That's 3 mini P.E.K.K.A shots, and I mean, now I guess I can see why, but we need our mini P.E.K.K.A back real quick stat, but we'll work without it right now. Question is how he's going to want to play this. I'm going to go with our recruits. We just need to get back to a lightning, as our opponent goes with lightning on us. So I guess that makes sense. I'm going to go with our Evil Skeleton Barrel here. And oh, wait a second. I think that's good value right there. Oh, I just missed it. That sucks. That sucks big time. So this should be a-okay. And then we're going to go with our E-Spirit here. That should be able to help kind of clean that up. Let's go with our recruits here. That should protect our Executioner for the most part. And we're going to get some good mini P.E.K.K.A value as well. So all we have to do here is just lightning and arrows, I think. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, he's not really going to be able to reach the tower, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to arrows that down, and that right there is going to be good game, well played, really solid stuff. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So we got 3 mini P.E.K.K.A shots on that last one, which is absolutely absurd. I don't normally, would count on something like that happening, but it worked out for us big time, so really solid. I think we might get a couple skeleton hits like that, so I'm going to go Executioner to match his. I don't think it's going to be Balloon or anything, which is the main reason why you might want to hold on to something like your Executioner. Ram Rider here, just to prevent that Executioner from lining up our Executioner with our tower, especially since its hit radius or hitbox is so large. So just one thing to keep in mind. The E-Wiz will get taken out by the Executioner, and we might be able to buy ourselves an extra hit, which is really, really nice stuff. And overall, pretty solid start. The fact that he's got Executioner and E-Wiz is a little interesting. I feel like it could be P.E.K.K.A or Battle Ram. Okay, seeing that, it still could be, I guess. But I'm going to get my E-Wiz or E-Spirit ready just to kind of stun that. Oh, he's got the Sparky. Okay. I wonder if we can... I don't think I played it fast enough, so mini P.E.K.K.A is not going to get spared. But the skeletons are going to be able to get onto tower or force out a really interesting tornado. So let's go Executioner here. Depending on what he does, we can go with lightning, or we can go with just our recruits. I'm just going to go with our recruits here. If he's got Goblin Giant, which I think is probably what he has, we have the mini P.E.K.K.A. Problem is we'd have to get through his Evil Executioner first. Oh, he's going to give up his mini P.E.K.K.A. Wait a second, that's actually really good for us. Okay, so we're not going to have to respond to this mini P.E.K.K.A. Obviously, with our Ram Rider, we're just going to play it far enough just to be able to kite the, or take care of the Executioner first. That's always the key in that, because if not, you know, whatever your win condition killer is, it's going to get absolutely wrecked by the Sparky or whatever other stuff that they got. So I'm going to go and lightning this actually. I don't even want to deal with that for the most part, unless you can get something in front of this. But it doesn't look like that'll be the case, so I think we'll be fine. Let's go with our Executioner here. Could have probably waited an extra second or two, but all in all, not too bad. I'm going to go for our recruits here, and then we're going to go with our mini P.E.K.K.A. We have E-Spirit as well, so we can definitely get something like that going, just to kind of help us out. Nice, we do get a hit off on that Sparky, so that's going to work out for us pretty big. We can go ahead and just lightning. Oh my gosh, he's going to give me lightning value like that? That's crazy. Oh, wait a second. Mini P.E.K.K.A. still going to reach the tower, unfortunately. That's fine. Because he gave up his E-Wiz, and yeah, that's really not going to stop it, so I will take that. Let's go Mini P.E.K.K.A. here. I'm going to get an E-Spear going in the back. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to make quick work of that Dark Prince. I'm going to go ahead and just lightning this. Ooh, I am so wishing I got that Executioner, because that could be problematic right now. He's probably going to drop that Goblin Giant in front. Yeah, there's that Goblin Giant that I was saying. We'll go Mini P.E.K.K.A. first. Wow, that's pretty well played, because he's going to get some axe throws on our tower. That's really unfortunate. Let's do this. We don't have enough to do, you know, cause him enough damage, but that would be enough, and we are going to go ahead and lightning that at 17 health. We had arrows anyways if he was able to block it, but good game, well played against Goblin Giant Sparky. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here, keeping things going. Let's go with the recruits. We'll take one hit from that Ram Rider, totally fine. It's kind of expected if we don't have mini P.E.K.K.A. or if you don't have E-Spear to kind of help you out. I'm going to arrows like this, which seems a little odd, but it's going to force out a spell on that side, like a Rage. So now that we know he's got Rage, we know it's going to be something a little bit sinister, but we should be able to clean up most of that, including the Berserker, so we don't even have to respond. But he might have P.E.K.K.A. and or Mega Knight. So I guess we'll find out now. I'm hoping it's going to be Mega Knight if that's the case. Or he's got Prince. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So what we're going to have to do here is something like this. Just to cycle back. So 8 Elixir for 5. But he's going to have to respond with Dark Goblin. And he's going to send his Dark Goblin down the other side. Kind of interesting there. He's going to have to drop something else. We're going to get a bunch of damage there, and I'm totally fine with that. Of course, Dark Goblin can kind of do its thing on that side. Not really worried about it. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel. I think his Ram Rider in general would be able to defend that. Like the Rider would just be able to defend it in general. He dropped that Valkyrie way too early. Let's go Executioner here though. I'm not really worried about a Magic Archer or something like that. Oh, that's kind of interesting that he chose to do it like that. Let's go E-Spirit after. Should be able to stun that. And maybe... okay, at least we prevented it from getting that dash shot. Let's go Ram Rider here. What does he have? He might have enough for Prince. But I guess the question is, do we damage it down enough to where maybe arrows can? Or Double Elixir comes around, which is even better for us. We'll go with our recruits because that's going to fully counter it. And then, of course, we're going to go with our Skeleton Barrel after the fact. Ooh, wait a second. I'm going to arrows and miss the tower, which kind of sucks. I'm going to go Evo Skeleton Barrel now. Kind of when the Poison Clouds go away. Even though, technically, I think in the next balance changes, that's going to get nerfed pretty hard to a 1 second poison duration. So that's going to kind of change things up quite a bit. Let's go Evo Executioner here. This should be really nice. Oh my gosh, look at that one axe throw just cleaning house right there. Really nice stuff. Man, that pushed to no chance against that kind of defense. This defense is really filthy. Just with its ability. Oh, that Valkyrie kind of pulled that in for us actually. So that kind of worked out for us. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Keeping things going. And we have our E-Spirit at level 15 now. Just because I've ran into so many goblins. And it's just one of those where I had to decide whether or not I want to keep giving it boost potion or, you know, just actually get it to level 15. So I finally just caved and, you know, went with the level 15. There are obviously downsides, like I said, easier King Tower activations and whatnot, but besides that, everything else should be more or less a-okay. So E-Giant is going to be better, will be better suited with this version, of course, because we have that Mini P.E.K.K.A to kind of help out. So Mini P.E.K.K.A does intelligently attack the Dark Prince first. Those 1 elixir skeletons, definitely mischievous to get us to hopefully miss the Dark Prince or not hit the Dark Prince and then just cause a bunch of problems for us down the road. But he doesn't have E-Giant, so he might have Cannon in hand to defend this. Typically they would just go with something like an E-Giant just to kind of block it. But that should be able to fully counter that, so totally fine with that. I don't want to just go Skeleton Barrel, but I feel kind of enticed to. Let's go E-Spirit as well. He's going to have that Mother Witch in hand. Or not. Oh, he's just going to give us the... that works too, I guess. I'm going to go Executioner here. That's going to help clean up the hogs on that side. And then after the fact, it's going to help with the... oh, okay, that's fine too, because Mini P.E.K.K.A should be able to clean that up, I think, by itself. I'm going to arrows this down just so we don't have any problems there. That, to me, is a good trade. It's a good trade. And then we have our... oh, the Executioner cleaned up the shield for us, so our Mini P.E.K.K.A could get that one shot on its actual health and not actually the... not the shield. So let's go recruits here. Feel pretty good so far. I know he's got like... he's got a lightning in hand, so we gotta be super careful about something like that. I'm gonna lightning this just because I don't want that to become problematic. Let's go Mini P.E.K.K.A as well. We're getting a lot of damage on that side actually, so we might want to make something like that happen over there. Let's go Executioner. Should be pretty good, and yeah, there's that lightning there. So we're going to keep this split lane pressure up a little bit. I'm going to go Evil Skeleton Barrel over here. Probably should have gone the other side. I forgot that we had lightning as a thing, but sure. We're going to get a lot of skeletons helping clean up that E-Giant. Really, really nice for us. We'll go Mini P.E.K.K.A. I know he's got that Dark Prince. Let's go E-Spirit. Let's go with the Executioner. I'm kind of sad that we didn't get that, what do you call it, E-Spirit chain onto the... ooh, wait, okay, Dark Prince didn't get a hit, that's nice. But look at that right side, is down a decent amount. Alright, so we'll just keep the pressure up on this right side here. He might switch over to Goblin or E-Giant on that side, which is fine. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel. And where's that Mother Witch? I know he really wants to drop that Mother Witch, guys. I know he wants to do that. Or not, that's fine too. Let's go Evil Executioner here. And we're going to go with Recruits. And I think we're going to hit the Mother Witch eventually, which would be nice. Yeah, nice. So I know he's got that Barbro just saved up and waiting for us, but shouldn't really be a problem. Let's go Ram Rider here. Yeah, he gave that up. Oh, that's going to be, for the most part, tower down, I think. Let's go Lightning here. Yeah, Ram Rider's just going to have a straight shot towards that tower, finishing things off for us. Really, really nice. So as you can see, this version of the deck gives us a massive advantage against E-Giant. If I were running the Bomber version, that would be really, really tough. So it just really depends what you're seeing a lot more of. Obviously, anything heavier decks, leaning decks, definitely go for something like P.E.K.K.A. And you see a lot more Bomber, and just kind of adjust, you know, as you play throughout the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.